Sugar. That's cool. For driving some of the hottest cars New Yorkers ever seen. For dropping some of the hottest verses rappers ever heard. From the dope spot with the smoke block, king of the murder scene. You know me well, from nightmares of a lonely cell. My only hell, but since when y'all niggas know me to fail? Fuck nah, we all my niggas with the rubber grips. Or shots, and if you with me, mama, rubbing your tits and whatnot. I'm from the school of the hard knocks. We must not let outsiders violate our blocks. And my plot, let's stick up the world and split it 50-50. Let's take the dough and stay real jiggy. Let's sip the Chris and get pissy. Flow infinitely like the memory of my nigga Biggie. Baby, you know it's hell when I come through. The life and times of Sean Carter, nigga, volume 2. Y'all niggas get ready. Locked down in the 10x4, controlling the house. We live in hard knocks. We don't take over, we ball blocks. Burn it down and you can have it back, daddy. I'd rather that. I float for chicks wishing they ain't have to strip to pay tuition. I see your vision, mama. I put my money on the long shots.
We letting everybody get in this joint. We letting everybody get in the live. Let's give it a couple minutes. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for rocking with us. We're just gonna let everybody jump in the live for this real quick.
I'm tight grill with the phony rappers. Y'all might feel we homies. I'm like still, y'all don't know me. Shit, I'm tight grill. When my situation ain't improving, I'm trying to murder everything moving. Feel me? Stay on my toes. Got a lot of beef, so logically, I pray on my phone.
14.
Still inside of me.
Woo.
As far as progress, you'd be hard pressed to find another rapper hot as me. I gave you prophecy on my first joint, and y'all all laid out. Didn't really appreciate it till the second one came out. So I stretched the game out, etched your name out, put Jigger on top, and drop albums non-stop for you, nigga.
Come on, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for being here with us. Thank you for being here with me. I'm gonna give everybody about 1 more minute about 30 more seconds before we get on. And we just gonna rock and roll with this, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate it. I feel like it's game day, man. I feel like it's game day, man. Let's go.
How you been sweat? Popping bottles, putting supermodels on the cab. Proof. I guess I got my swagger back. True. New watch alert. New blows. Or the big face rollie, I got 2 of those. Arm out the window through the city, I maneuver slow. Cut back, snap back, see my cut through the hole.
Damn easy and hoe, where the hell you been? Niggas talking real reckless.
Stop, man.
I adopted these niggas, put them drumming in. Now I'm about to make them tuck their whole summer in. It sound crazy.
I want to say what's going on. I want to say what's up. I'm trying to get the little jitters out that I got, but guess what? We definitely gonna rock and roll with this. Thank everybody that has been on here right now. We just tried to get the cameras and everything set up. We just got the lighting, everything set up. We just got the computers and everything set up, the monitors. We just want to do this the best way that we possibly could. I just want to say thank you for the appreciation. Thank you for everybody that was basically just hitting me up saying, yo, GB, what's up, man? Like, where you at, man? We ready for this. So, just getting into this. I'm going to turn my phone down. And I know we said we was going to start at 7 o'clock. But we here. We here. We ready. Let's rock and roll. Let's get into it. So yesterday, around about 5:30, Battle of the Bridges, Battle of the Bridge between Norristown, Upper Marion. All right, we had a situation going on up there yesterday at Norristown High that, you know what, I decided this morning that, you know what, I'm really going to take the time to get on here this morning, to get on here tonight, and just be able to rap, man. Just open up, have open dialogue, be able to talk to people, just talk about some situations that may have happened yesterday. Because at the end of the day, a lot of us that's on here right now are parents. We're parents. We love our community. We are Norristown alumni. We are from town. And I'm going to be honest with you. You know what? A lot of us is born and raised here, man. We love where we at. This thing is embedded in us. That N is embedded in us. So when we have situations that happened yesterday, it makes us look at life a little different. It makes us take a step back and say, damn, this is crazy, man. Wow. Make us look at certain things just a little bit differently than we did before, day by day, of everything going on out in the world. So yesterday, when it came time to the Battle of the Bridge between Norristown and Upper Marion football team, that messaged me. Shout out to everybody that, you know, not only just give me their opinion, but just was able, let me give y'all that again. Thank God for everybody that just reached out today, that just say, yo, GB, man, let me tell you what I think about this, or let me tell you my opinion on this, or let me tell you what was going on where my head was at, where my headspace was at with this. What can we do better? What's going on with town? What is the situation that's going on with the youth? It was a lot of questions being asked. It was a lot of stuff going on, but you know what? I appreciate everybody for taking the time to reach out. Facebook, I read a lot of comments today. I read a lot of comments. I read a lot of situations in the comments where people was, you know what, highly disappointed about what happened yesterday. There was a lot of people yesterday that was pissed off about the situations that happened yesterday. You had some people that was upset and mad about what happened at their alma mater of Norristown High, where we all love and went to school at. So talking to people, I got a lot of different stories. I got a lot of different feedback. So I'm just letting y'all know right now, I'm not getting up here telling y'all and saying to y'all like I know everything that happened yesterday. I was not there. But one thing that I am going to do today is, I seen a lot of people say, what's the outcome? What are we going to learn from this? How are things going to get better? What can our community do to change some things? What is the biggest word that I heard today is, what is going to be the change? Everybody's giving an opinion, but ain't nobody talking about how things can change. So my biggest thing with that is, you know what? Let's light up the cameras. Let's go live on Facebook. Let's go live on Instagram. Let's go live on YouTube. And yo, let's just give some people something to talk about. Let's give some people to be able to open up their dialogue, their opinion, and be able to talk about some things. Listen, what I'm saying to you about this is, we are all parents. I'm not sitting up here talking bad about nobody's kids. I'm not sitting up here talking about anybody's kids. I'm not telling people how to parent their kids. I'm not talking it because what happened yesterday could have happened anywhere. But one thing that I do like is, I am going to sit on this couch and be able to give my opinion. I am going to be able to sit on this couch and be able to talk about our community. I will sit on this couch and be able to give people that I care about, that I love, that I went to school with, that I grew up with, that I was at the Carver with, that I was down Oak Street with, willing to give their opinions and how they feel. Because we parents, we all need one another. In some type of way, we all need one another. So this morning at about 4 o'clock this morning when all this went down, I thought about this. And I said, what can I do? I might be able to do a little piece. A little piece. But do you know when you take a little bit of something and you sprinkle a little bit of positive on it, or you look at an outcome that might be negative and look for ways that you can make it positive, and you can build in your community and bring some people around you guys where all y'all can link together and say that, you know what can we do for change? Now, it might be somebody that jump on here that say, yo, GB, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, bro. Ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna happen in the community. And guess what? It is what it is. But I wanna be able to give people a chance to speak. I wanna be able to give people a chance to open up about what happened yesterday. So, what I'm gonna do is this. I'm going to give everybody that I talk to about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Listen, it's probably going to be a lot of people that's going to want to get on here, bust it up. It might be some people that might be a little nervous about getting on here, and they might say, yo, you know what? I'm not going to get on there because I don't want to get on live in front of people. But guess what? This is my thing. There are a lot of people in the community that a lot of people look up to. There are a lot of people in the community that other people look up to that might not want to say anything, that might not feel the way that we do, that might not give their opinion. Now, they can sit over here and type and say things, but there might be somebody on here that might be able to make somebody's night. There might be somebody on here that can talk about the situation, what has happened, and give some light to it. So, what we're going to do is, I'm asking and I am looking. I wonder if we can give rules right down there. I think it's the little red buttons down there. I don't know. I should reply. Review. We just looking at it right now. Looking down the joint. If there's anybody that would like to get on, that would like to rap with us, that would like to sit here and just, bust it up, whatever, talk about the situation yesterday, we good with that. We good with that. We try to work this thing out on the other end. You sure we'll be able to? We'll be able to go like split screen with we'll go live on here. Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about with like somebody else. Will I be able to bring somebody on? Yeah. Yeah. Anybody that wants to request, please hop on. We asking you please to hop on. Does it give you the option? We try to make this thing work, y'all. We just trying to get this thing to go. Is there any way? Is there any way that we can do that on here? Hey, if you wanna log on, if you wanna talk, we would love for you. If not, I'm just gonna keep on with the situation. We just trying to work this out. This is the first time that we do this on camera. I wanna just make sure and see. Huh? Yeah. So yesterday, we had a situation yesterday, like I said, up at the high school that I don't know if this was a group of kids. I just know it was a bunch of kids that was fighting outside of Norristown High in the parking lot. I heard from a lot of people today that it was very severe. For a lot of people, I heard that it was kind of traumatizing to see all those kids up there fighting and stuff like that, seeing that seeing the police, seeing kids get locked up or whatever the case may be, and seeing so much of the rioting going on. I'm sorry, y'all, but I want to be able to see, is there any way that we can get somebody on the live? Yeah, but no. I'm talking about, should we be able to go live on Facebook? It should be able to. I don't know if somebody is sending but you know what? It is what it is. So, in the situation of yesterday, when we go and we look at this, I mean, when I have a nephew that plays for Upper Marion, and my nephew that plays for Upper Marion is in 10th grade, and the phone calls came that like, yo, they up here Royal Rumbling, they up here, they fighting, yo, it's crazy up here, you know, the police is involved and everything like this. They had to shut the game down. It just made me say to myself like, wow, yo, this is crazy. Yo, this is crazy. I've never, out of all my years of playing football, playing at Norristown High for the last 4 years, I've never seen a game get shut down over fighting. My next question to you is this. It's sad that it had to be, I don't want to see it at anybody's school, but the fact that we had to see it at Norristown High, where we was born and raised at, which almost, I will say, okay, where we went to school at, and we're going to keep it real. Let's keep it honest with each other on here. Yo, our school district already gets a bad rap for the most part. Let's keep it real. Our school district already gets a bad rap for the most part. So the fact of everything that went on yesterday with kids out there fighting and stuff like that, shout out to all the parents. Shout out to the parents that came up there yesterday to take the time yesterday to be up there with their kids, to be up there to support the kids that played football, that they had to deal and see that. Shout out to the people that just came up there to support Norristown and Upper Marion's football team, that just went up there to come up there and watch a good football game between two good schools. But, you know, I look at it and I say to myself, damn, we don't see this happening at PW. We don't see this happening at Upper Marion. We don't see this happening at Methacton. We don't see this happening at any other school but ours. So I kind of got the word through somebody today that these kids that were fighting, my thing that I heard, that the kids that were fighting, they've been fighting all week. I heard that this has been an ongoing thing all week. Please hit the comments. If I'm not right on something, or I might be saying something that might not be true, or you didn't hear, yo, hit the comments. Hit the comments. You know, but I heard that these kids have been fighting all week. So I heard when they got up to Norristown High, it was just on site. But I did hear this, and I will say this. I did hear that the kids took it out into the parking lot. I heard that it was gangs. Now somebody just said to me, OGB, they said that it was gangs. You know, so I did hear that these gangs or these group of kids had enough, I'm just gonna give it like this, at least they had enough common courtesy to not do it inside of the field. They didn't do it in the bleachers. They didn't do it where everybody was at. They went out to the parking lot. My only thing with that is, yo, do you think about the people that you could have hurt? Do you think about the families that got affected by this? Yo, we got to take the time to look at our kids and say to myself, and this is just me, wow. Wow. Wow, we really took the time to do this at a football field. We really took the time to do this at a football game. Where, you know what, I've been hearing so much of the people today saying that, yo, it was embarrassing. Yo, it was rough to see what I seen. I had somebody say to me today, don't quote me, but they said, yo, we seen parents bringing their kids up there to finish the fight. So let's get into this. Let's keep it real. This is why I wish that I could have somebody tap in. I wish I could have somebody get on and be able to speak about this situation. But like I said, this is the first time on Facebook Live that we are on the camera. But I want to be able to say this to you. I heard a lot of comments today of saying, does it start at home? Does it start at home? Listen, if you have a kid, if you have a child, if you are a parent, and you are on here right now. Let's put ourselves in each other's shoes. Let's put ourselves in each other's shoes. What is it? What's going on? Yeah, well, let me see if I can go. Dang, man, I really wanted to get on here. I wanted to get people live. I do.
They'll follow you.
Huh?
They'll follow you.
Okay. All right, so this is what we gonna do. All right. This is what we gonna do. Because we want to be able to get people on here, right? We want to be able to get people on here. Can we please get everybody that's on here right now? If you could do me a favor, if you could go onto Instagram. I'm going to go live on my phone. I'm going to go live on my phone so I can tap people in and out. I want to be able to get people on. I want to be able to get interaction. That is the main reason of doing this. So what we're going to do is we're going to log off of here. We're going to stay on here. I'm going to go on Instagram. And I want people to be able to go on my Instagram and be able to tap in. Tap in so we can get you on here. Paused it? Yeah, we gotta make sure this is right. I'm surprised we couldn't go live on here.
That's great. That's how I do it. If you want to tap in, stay on Instagram. Everybody else, stay on Facebook.
Yo, if you want to. We are live. We're going live right now on Facebook. I'm going live right now on Instagram. Going live on Instagram.
Switch it out.
We live right now on Instagram. If you want to tap in, please tap in. If you're not on Facebook and if you on Facebook and you want to get on, you want to go on Instagram or whatever the case may be, please tap in. Tap in, please. Because for some reason we can't get it to go live on, we can't tag people in on Facebook. All right. So like I said, anybody that's on here that wants to get on, please just hit the request button. We're gonna let everybody get on here real fast. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. I ain't gonna lie, the Jones is jumping right now. I really appreciate people even taking the time to do this. We got like 20 people. It's 20 people right now. On here right now. Tap in. Yo, if you want to go, what we got right here? Boom. Boom. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. P, what up, P?
What's up, sir? How you doing?
Listen, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody else that's on here. Sorry we couldn't go live. We couldn't add people in on Facebook. So we just asked. My biggest thing for this, P, is I just want to be able to bring awareness to people and let people be able to, you know what I mean, pop their shit, be able to talk about how they felt about the situation, whatever. P, it's on you.
So I just want to jump in and say, I know you know about our foundation, but I'm sure it's about 20 other people watching that have no idea what we do.
Right.
You know, my best friend, my homie Gbyrd, we started the foundation 9 years ago. A lot of people say they don't know what goes on, so I'm going to talk about it a little bit on here.
Go ahead.
For the last 9 years, we've been helping young boys from age 7 to 21 in any aspects of their life. You know, we do lunch and learns. What is a lunch and learn? When it's a holiday and school is off, we go to businesses that take us in for the day, show us how their business runs. So if you got a young boy that wants to do anything you can think about, we probably have a connection to do that. Yesterday we went down to Home Appetit down the city. Uh, like Hello Fresh when you
Yep.
order food to come to your house.
Mm-hmm.
So we took kids down there. You know, we took about 20 bulls. So once you join a trade, we got a connection with a school right down in Swarthmore, right down the street, down 476. So long story short, people say it's nothing for us to do in town. That's not true. For 9 years we've been around. We've been trying to, as you know, we just took our third trip to Africa.
Right.
We take 9 young boys to Africa every year. Well, in 3 years we've taken nobody from Norristown.
Right. Wow.
Why? Because people don't sign up. This is not to bash anybody.
Right. Right.
Put the awareness out there. Yeah, the KB Foundation. You know, it's a couple brothers that people know, but I mean we're well connected. And unfortunately, we do a lot of our things in the city. You know, now Norristown is now starting to let us do more and more things. So
Right.
That's a great thing. But I mean, bro, we always have a bus leaving from Eisenhower Middle School. We go places. Like I said, we do lunch and learns. We did our 9th year of our camp this year. What our camp consists of is we go from Thursday to Sunday.
Mm.
We take the boys out there by Donny Park to Camp Fowler.
Okay.
Teach them. You know, we have people come up that are professionals, hot barbers. I mean, you name it.
I seen it.
Mechanics. I mean, anything you can think of that you want a young boy to be able to do. The KB Foundation has the resources and is willing and able to help out any young boys. It doesn't matter. There's no, I don't like your mom, I don't like your dad.
Right.
Go to kbfoundation.org or hit me up directly or hit up Kirk Barry or, you know, anybody that, if you don't mind, if you can, I'll give you a link. Just drop
Please.
it on your stuff. But
Yes.
the main thing, and I don't want to take up all the time, but the main thing, bro, is we have resources right here in our backyard.
Talk about it.
For young men, and we have resources to help out young women as well.
Mm.
So, you know, saying that is nothing here, you don't gotta look no more because I tell you, all right, if you don't know me, you might not know Kirk, but you know me.
Right.
Well, now you know Grant. Now
Right.
you know Unfiltered Conversation.
Right.
You know Gbyrd, you know the barbers.
Yes.
So if you really, really want something for your young men from 8 to 21, 24, you know, whether they want to go to college, pick up a trade, just have something to do, stay out of trouble.
Right.
We have resources, and unfortunately, all of our young boys overall come from Philadelphia. And we're both, I mean, you might as well say we're born and raised in Norristown.
Right.
But you have the reason. All you have to do is go online for our stuff, sign your young man up. We'll make sure they get there and get back home to be safe. You don't got to pay. 95% of the things we do is free of charge.
Right.
You don't gotta pay for your kid to do anything that we do. Just add that you sign a permission slip, sign a waiver. You know, if you can't get them to a spot to catch the bus, we'll come pick them up.
Right. Right.
Like I said, I didn't come on here to bash them.
No. Right.
The KB Foundation, we have mentors that's outside of Norristown, you know.
Yes.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with Norristown is a great place, but I mean, we have people that's connected from the high level to the grassroots. We have doctors, we have lawyers,
Yes.
we have businesswomen, we have businessmen. So, you know, and I mean, 3 weeks ago we took the kids to camp, and it's a big deal, but we do a lot of, we have Jalen Hurts is right there with us, the new CEO of the Wells Fargo, the owner of the Sixers is with us. I mean,
Right.
I'm not really trying to throw out big names.
Right.
We want to work, but at the end of the day, we're in a position to make these things happen where people continuously say it's up for our kids to do. Those days are over.
Right.
We're going to be taking the bus, taking the kids on college visits. You know, we took in 3 years, we took 27 young boys to Africa, to the Ivory Coast for a whole week, free of charge.
Right.
We bought
That's thorough.
My first time going was last year. I mean, the things, you know, we got a whole connection in Swarthmore. If you don't want to go to a 4-year school and you want to get a trade, well, we got the connections. We got a connection down northeast where a guy that actually owns the airport and has a aviation school and wants to have young men go through his aviation school. So if you don't know what you want to do in life,
Right.
you're supposed to be a pilot.
So P, I wanna be able to ask you this one question. I wanna ask you this.
Right.
And this is why I wanted to do this, because I want everybody to be able to come on here and be able to say what they want, say how they feel, say whatever they got going on in the community that somebody may not know about. This is exactly what I want. I want to ask you, over the situation that happened last night, you've already threw out a bunch of great things. My one question to you was this: what can we do to try to make it better?
I'll say two things. One thing I would say is, I think as a whole, we got to start checking. We all grew up together. We got to start checking each other respectfully, saying, hey, that's your cousin or that's your homie's daughter or son. Instead of going to the airways, we just got to check them.
Right, that's a fact.
You know, and you know, I think that's the main thing, man. We gotta check people,
Well-
and not in a, and we can't match their energy because it's
Right.
different now. Like, you know, back in the day when we would be around Arch Street, Green Spruce, people were allowed to say stuff to us. Those days are over.
They're over.
But I mean, you know, if I see your daughter out, and she's a well-respected young lady, but if I see
Right,
her
right,
out,
right.
I'm going to call you on the phone like, Greg, FaceTime. This is what's going on right now.
As you should. Right.
So I mean, but on top of that, bro, I mean, honestly, right now we're in a time where these phones got access to a little bit too much.
That's a
Like,
fact.
I just want to say real quick before I go, I'm gonna take up all your time.
You good.
Man, the KB Foundation, we have the resources to help out and change lives. Like one of our main things, bro, is exposure. Exposure. So, you know, you can't really believe something until you can see it or be around it and touch it.
That's a fact.
Well, now we have the resources, bro, where if you're thinking about being a chef, well, let's take you down here. Oh, okay. Well, you want to do something else? Well, one of the mentors actually owned the restaurant called The Lark down Valley Kenwood.
Wow.
If you want to really see what it is to start from the ground up, cool. Or hey, you want to be a dentist? Well, guess what? You got Mr. Bobby right downtown Center City that'll bring you in and give you a whole summer mentorship.
That's a fact.
So, you know, the days of saying, well, I don't know, guess what? Well, let's try out all these things and let's see what fits.
That's thorough. So P, I want to say
You know,
I appreciate you. I want to say I love you, and I want to say thank you for taking the time to jump on here. And like I said, we'll all get together because, like I said, we finally got the studio up and rolling. We can get a couple mics up here, and we can get up here. We just got the cameras and stuff like that to go on YouTube, so we can do all this. Thank you so much, bro. I'm gonna get with you. We're gonna put the link up for the foundation. I'm gonna get somebody else in here. Yo, thank you, P.
no problem. Talk to you soon, man.
Yo, you already know, bro. Tap in. Tap in. Jules, what's up?
Yo, cuz, yo, what's good, man?
Listen, I'm not even laughing, but I'm happy to. First of all, I'm happy to see you. I appreciate all the support, and I want to say this to everybody that's on here right now. We not throwing nobody up here to like throw them under the like. Nah, I want people to be comfortable to come on here, say how they feel, say what's on their mind, and it is what it is. Anytime that somebody gets on and does an interview or comes on with us, it's all love. Okay? So as you being a Norristown High football coach, I love that we got you on here because you seen it from a couple different angles yesterday.
Of course.
I'm gonna let you take the floor.
Well, let's start by this thing wasn't just a Norristown thing. because
Okay.
The fight happened last year at Upper Mary during our game.
Oh wow.
And all that stuff, and people forget that happened over at Upper Mary in King of Prussia. Cops had to be calling and everything over there. It got settled a little
Okay.
This stuff happens everywhere. It's not just a Norristown thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So with that being said, like it takes the community to be able to quell some things, to get some things calmed down and stuff, and the right people in the community to be able to do that.
Yes.
So the leadership was missing in that situation.
Mm.
There was a whole like between the police departments that was up there and
Mm.
like, because for me, I went out there. They said, "Hey, there's kids jumping on cars and this, that, and the third." When I went out there was no bullhorn saying, "Hey, kids, you got to get off of campus." There's 4 different districts of cops,
Right.
and there's no, hey, back up, get away.
Right.
There wasn't people doing jobs.
Mm.
There was no real direction of what should have been happening yesterday.
Okay.
Now, mind you, if there was a plan in place, then maybe someone could have came outside and said, "Hey, this is what needs to be happening," because I don't know if anybody gave the police any direction on what they wanted to happen.
Right.
But I do know that there was no leadership out there last night.
Mm.
It was, and that's coming from like from the top to the bottom, to people, to the cats that's cool in the neighborhood with the guys that was fighting. They couldn't even stop.
Wow. Can I ask you? And I don't mean to cut, but I have to ask you this: how many? What was it? That many students and just people all over the place, where it was just a lot.
It was.
Okay.
It was a lot, and that's why I said, like, you don't know what direction, where everything was coming from.
Okay.
It was a lot, and I know for a fact, like, there are certain things that are happening where these police, a lot of the stuff that happens at the hobby, it's been girls the last couple of years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Them approaching that situation is completely different than a bunch of boys. Because
Right.
these girls saying, "Oh, you touching me inappropriately." Get
Right.
off me. Cops like, "Yo, what the heck? We trying to stop and do the right thing.
Right.
If y'all would do the right thing, we wouldn't be doing this."
Right.
So our community got to take some ownership of itself.
That's a
Like,
fact.
and these kids understand. They're at an age where they understand.
Yes.
They got to take some accountability for themselves. If y'all gonna be about that, stay in the hood with it.
Stay down the way. But I want to ask you this, and I don't mean to cut you off. I want to ask you this. Okay. I was told years ago. Now I could be wrong. I was told that one reason why they built that stadium up at Norristown High was to try to keep the traffic from people down the way, kind of where, because you know at Roosevelt people could just walk from all over to the Belt.
I mean, that was always one of the situations that they talked about when they built this, when they started to build the stadium at the High.
Right.
Like they talked about that when I was in school.
Right.
They said the reason they didn't want to do that, and because powers that be there, they didn't want the riffraff up there.
Right.
So it still took 10 years after that because
Yeah.
the belt shut down in 2010.
Yes.
So it still took 10 years after that for them to even really agree to build that up there. So times did change and they softened up and they allowed it, but this is the reason they didn't want it up there.
Right. Right.
You have more of the, let's say, the taxpayers in Norristown school districts that live in those areas because Norristown itself is not a strong tax base.
Okay.
So what happened? Oh, that we had to raise all our money for the stadium.
Okay.
Which the stadium has been built in pieces and things like that.
Yes.
So everyone wasn't on the same page when it came to building that stadium up there.
I want.
It's here.
I
And
want.
It's a beautiful stadium.
It's a very beautiful stadium. I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this personally. I've seen a lot of this on social media today, and I want to ask you this, and I want you to, I know you're going to give me a God honest answer. Does it start at home?
Look,
Keep it real.
it always starts at home.
Okay.
Your moral fabric and your principles and the makeup of who you are always starts at home. You know what I mean? It always will. That's your foundation. That is what you lean back to when things aren't going right for you, or when you don't understand. You lean back to your foundation. And if you are morally grounded in your foundation, then you know right from wrong.
Listen, you
But
talk. You
kids
go ahead, boy.
always do what they want to do when they're away from their parents.
That's a fact. That's a
What
fact.
they want to do when they're away from their parents, and then when they get in trouble about it or their parents find out, it's he said versus she said instead of people finding out all the facts.
Right.
And really digging up their things. Because it would be no thing for my mom to go to the school and figure out what I did.
That's a fact.
She didn't believe me.
That's a fact.
We got parents taking face value what their kids are saying now and really not even digging up what really happened.
Right.
There's multiple sides to the stories.
That's what I heard.
But when we thinking outside the box and we being critical thinkers, I mean, most parents, you know your kid. You know your kid. You say it sounds like something they would probably do. They probably did it.
They probably did it. You know your kid.
But you know your kid. So we can't be sitting there blind eyed to situations and say, oh, that ain't my kid. That ain't my kid. Because there's too many times you're getting reports from school saying your kid did this, your kid did that. And you can, how many times is it going to take for you to say, that ain't my kid?
Right.
Yeah, that's your kid.
That's your kid.
When they away from you.
Right.
So we got to start checking that too.
So my last thing before I get you, because it's jumping on here. All right. So let me ask you this. I know you probably don't know too much just yet. Do you think that there will be more home games where just the parents are allowed to come and see their kids play football this year?
Yeah, I believe so. I want to say there should be so. Like, if y'all remember, when COVID hit, they shut that thing down. Everybody had to watch from the parking lot.
Right.
Nobody was out in the stadium. So there's comprehensive ways to plan and make sure people are safe. It's just they got to do the right things.
Right.
They do the right things. No, nobody in that school district doesn't want the parents to not come see their kids.
Right.
We have a senior night. The parents have to come in and see their kids and stuff.
Mhm.
People have paid good money to the school district for their kids to be there.
That's a fact.
There's no way in the world and if that happens, then there needs to be parents at the school board saying, look, that fight does not define Norristown as a whole.
Talk about it.
Define the team as a whole. So they need to go up there and speak on that if they try to shut us down and not have any home games.
Right.
For the safety of the players, I understand the safety of everyone involved, whether it's staff, security, and stuff. I understand why they did what they did.
Right.
If we could have got half of the people going, the game would have went on. But people wouldn't even respect what the law was saying. Get off
Wow. And see, that's a topic for another day. Of just being respectful when somebody is just trying to do their job where it doesn't have to get like that. I will say this. I did hear that the Norristown High and the Upper Merion football team did a very good job yesterday of getting the kids off the field safe and did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, the last 2 years, like I said, fights happened over there and over here. It wasn't the team.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Schools.
I didn't even know. That's another thing. We didn't even know Upper Merion that they was up there fighting. That never got broke. I've never heard that before.
Exactly, because Norristown gets their reputation and they'll blast us like no other. But when other things happen, it's quiet. You don't hear about it.
Hey, cuz, I want to say this to you. I love you. Thank you for jumping on here, popping your stuff, being honest, giving a lot of positive feedback, and just letting everybody know.
And if y'all can, live stream tomorrow afternoon, 10 o'clock, we up there, we gonna finish this game, and we still need that same support for the rest of the season. We started 1-0, and to see the community come out and support those kids is beautiful, and we still need that same support, whether you watch it live stream, whether you're in the community, in a barbershop supporting the kids, support these kids, because that's what they need.
Facts.
They need to know that y'all know their names,
That's a
and
fact.
you are watching them, and you care about them as a community. The more that happens, the better off we are, because now we can all communicate. We can talk with one another. Some of these kids don't know who we are. They don't, but they don't know the connections that we have. We have so many different connections around here that I can make a phone call and find out what
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And everybody else can. I walked into my daughter's daycare, they was asking me about these things. And so we have to use our network to be able to keep the community safe.
That's a fact.
I should be able to call you and 5 other guys if I said, yo, they picking with these kids. Can we go and, let's go and help this out.
That's a
Let's
fact.
go help this family out.
You
We use our network.
we gotta get you. We gotta get you on the show. We appreciate you.
Let's do it.
We will support there are people on here asking for the link. Do me a favor, if you could text me or just DM me the link so people can be able to watch the game tomorrow. Norristown Area School District, Upper Marion, right back at it tomorrow. Let's support our teams. Let's support these kids. Jules, I love you. I appreciate you, bro. Cuz, I love you, man. Hey, Hammer, tap in, man. Appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie, this going real good. Just sent my OG the invite. We got 37 people on here. This is good. Listen, keep y'all comments coming. This is what we love to see, the interaction. Listen, it's one thing to get on Facebook and Instagram and write a whole bunch of messages and stuff like that, but it's another thing when two people can come together and conversate and bring up issues. We just had 2 people on, and they literally just said some things that I didn't even know about some of the current events that happened yesterday. I didn't know that they was fighting up at Upper Marion a couple weeks ago. Last year. Hammer, what's up? Your volume, Ham. I think this happened with him last time. Take your time. I know you got it. He'll clock back in. I sent him another invite. Ham, what's up?
I'm here. What's going on?
Man, listen, we done had 2 very, very good callers call in, talking about the situation yesterday, talked about everything that was going on with the event from yesterday, talking about the community. I will say this about you. I have to get on here. I gotta live stream this thing. I know my energy is on 100, but that's the only way I can be. I watched you tear Facebook up this morning. I watched you from a Red Bull truck as I was working go to town in the comments. Sometimes I personally feel that you troll me, but I realize it wasn't me. It showed me yesterday, but one thing that I did like, you talked a lot of good things yesterday. This morning. So you know what I want to do? You know you my old head. You know I love you. Yo, I want you to be able to pop your stuff. Say, yo, whatever's on your mind about yesterday, about the community.
Now, I really can't speak on the incident at Norristown High because I don't know too much about it.
Okay.
But, again, it said the kids were 12, 13, 14 years old. A lot of them kids could have been playing youth sports.
That's right.
They don't have no avenues. So when you take all the avenues away from them to do stuff, this is what you get. So now everybody's out here screaming all this town first and all this blue nonsense. Where y'all at? When the youth Bengals and everybody else need y'all, you can't get no support. But then everybody complaining when shit's messed up.
Wow.
Mayo was on Facebook last week saying we need coaches. Everybody talks about their accolades in sports and all that. Where everybody at? Why ain't nobody helping? He shouldn't have to do that. The same way we have people come out and volunteer for us, we're supposed to give it back.
Right. That's a
If
fact.
we can't give it back, there's no need to complain. We are the problem if it goes like that. We can blame the kids for fighting, but where are we at in this situation? When they had the girls flag, you had 1,000,001 dudes out there.
Right.
Where are the niggas at now when the kids need them?
It was packed out there.
Every week.
I want to ask you this question real quick, Ham, because this is just on my mind.
Go ahead.
Why as a town as our community, town first, why is it that we don't support one another until something positively happens or stuff starts to spark where nobody was supporting you until it starts to jump off, until it starts to get successful? Why do we live in a town where it takes a lot for people to support you only when things are going right?
Man, my opinion, it's like that crabs in the bucket scenario, man. Nobody wants to see nobody get up. Like Mayo started this thing. There was a couple other guys that said they wanted to do it. We had meetings to start the youth Bengals football program back. 20, 25 guys did. I see 2 out there.
2.
2 guys still come around. 2. 1, 2. 2 guys. Where the rest of them at?
Right.
All these guys that said, oh, we need our youth football program back to get the high school program back. Where are they?
I can't speak for the fact, but I will say, I mean, I've been up there to where I just came up there one time because my nephews play on the team. And like I said, the turnout that I seen of all the kids, all the parents that I seen that have joined, that's up there watching their kids practice, you know, I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it looked like back in the day with, I mean, I'm a Norristown Panther. I was never a Norristown Bandit.
Right.
But I remember back in the day when parents used to come to the practices, when they would sit there. I remember the John McClures. I remember the Mr. Ellises. I remember the Mr. Ellis, both Mr. Ellises. You know?
You remember them because they had an impact on your life.
Yes, they did.
These brothers ain't putting no impact on these kids like that. That's the reason why they act the way they do.
Right. My thing was, I heard you say that back in the day. That there was football, basketball, wrestling, it was baseball, it was so much to do. Why do you think we don't have a lot of that right now?
You got to ask the borough, the people that run parks and rec and all that stuff. I don't know what they're doing with the funds that they get. Somebody said they got 400,000. Where's it at?
I did see that comment today. I did hear 400,000, you know, and like you said, this is why we are on here right now. This is why we are doing what we are doing right now. Because
here's the other thing.
Go ahead.
Bert. You know, you seen the turnout at the field the other day. It was okay. It should be a lot better. But everybody runs to all these surrounding areas and build them up. But then they talk bad on their town and then get on the internet and say town first.
right.
Then they complain about how much the fee is, but they go up there and pay more. Then they go out and fundraise more.
Wow.
They go out holding buckets and shit, selling tickets.
That's a fact.
But you can't come down here where you live at and do nothing.
Right.
I think they frauds, if you ask me. My opinion. And you know, I'm gonna tell her how I talk.
Right.
It might hurt some feelings, but I don't care.
That's why we on
Tell
here.
the truth.
I know if anybody gonna tell the truth, that's gonna keep it 100. I know you are. Straight, no cut card.
You know, these niggas need to be more active, man.
And what I'm saying to you, Hammer, is that's another reason why we on here at 8:18 at night on a Friday. We sitting on here with 31 people and everybody tuned in because there are a lot of people that actually care about our community. They love where we're from. But like you said,
I haven't had a kid in the youth organization in the area in 20 years, but I'm still involved. I'm still invested.
see,
Football and basketball, I'm invested. I don't even have a nephew or nothing out there. But you got people that got cousins and everything else that won't even come do nothing.
right, that's a fact.
Drop off a case of water or something, nigga.
Right.
Do something, show your face.
Right. They had a career day, not a career day, but the high in the summertime had a financial. They had the ambulance where they showed the kids how to do CPR. I seen where they had culinary arts come up there in the summertime.
Right.
And my youngest daughter was doing swimming classes up at the high school. Yo, I seen them putting food and stuff out. I seen a bunch of kids up there. Then they had a 3-on-3 basketball tournament up there at the high in the summertime. Yo, I told my lady, I said, look, babe, after we get done with, the swimming joint, hey, do you mind if I stay up here and just be up here with the kids and be able to help out? But the fact that they had all that, and it was like, damn, you would have think the turnout would have been more.
They got rid of youth basketball in town too. You see, we had no summer league.
Talk about it.
They said they didn't have the funding. They wanted an outrageous number for the rent the park, man. They rebuilt the park for the kids to play. Now it's done. They want to charge them outrageous numbers to get the park.
Right, just to play basketball. I want to say this to you, and we got people that's on here. I want to say this to you. I remember how big, and I seen Big Star on here. Shout out to Big Star. I want to say this to you. I remember being a young boy, being down Oak Street Park, when Oak Street Park was Oak Street Park.
Absolutely.
I remember begging my mom, please, can I stay out down there when the street lights are on? Because I just loved how packed it was down there. See back, I'm about to be 39, but I will say this. When you were young, I remember when we used to beg my mom for $5 just to go to the Norristown High football games at the Velt. It was cool. Like when you got to the high school, it was cool. It was thorough. All you thought about was, I can't wait to play under the lights down Roosevelt. I can't wait to run out the tunnel. And the first thing I hear from a lot of kids, I hear from a lot of coaches now is, yo, they don't have the same desire that y'all had. Like it was a thing back in the day just to be running out that tunnel at Norristown High and just to be playing. So when I hear you say how you gave back your time, you gave back your efforts to support the youth, I commend you, bro. I commend you. I commend you.
You know when they say they don't have the drive, you go to any other surrounding area, them kids got the drive, and they got the same thing that these kids got. They just don't have the support from the men.
Wow.
You gonna tell me that the kids in Plymouth don't have the drive? Their high school program still prosper.
So I'm sitting on here right now, and I just seen, shout out to my girl Chocolate Size. She said the disrespect towards adults is, first of all, the most craziest thing at an all-time high right now. How kids do not respect the adults. How you feel about that?
That's something that's just the time we in, man. We talk about all the time at the shop how back in the day you might be in your car riding by the church, you're gonna turn the radio down.
Yeah.
Now they riding by the church, sitting on the church steps, smoking. That respect aspect is gone, man.
It's gone. It's gone.
It's gone.
You know?
So now you see the kid out there smoking weed on the step, you say something to him, you might have to fight.
Yeah, yeah. Cause now he coming at you being disrespectful. Right.
You disrespecting him now.
Damn. You know, and I look at it and I say, it's so hard to just sit back and see with the generation, because I feel like we have a lot of great kids. But I will say this. I want to say this to you though. I remember my dad being non-void in the picture.
Right.
But I will say, when it came time to playing football, I was always taught, your coaches are your fathers. Your coaches are your family. No matter how much you don't like them. And I'm happy that we bring this up, because I'm going to talk about E.J. Smith for a second. And I'm not even in a disrespectful way. We already know the turnout with a lot of people with E.J. One thing that I will honestly say is this. I've always was respectful towards him.
Absolutely.
No matter what I didn't like, no matter situations I didn't like, I stayed respectful.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about. Number one, I think, and I'm going to bring this to your attention. I watched that game last night at Colorado. How many kids can handle that type of pressure? I watched the lady on ESPN ask Shakur Shadir last night, how do you stay so calm under pressure? He said it was embedded in me.
Absolutely.
This shit is in me.
Absolutely.
So when we do certain things with these kids, when our enthusiasm can be just more than yours. Like, I'm gonna be honest, because I know I'm getting off topic, but I want to say this to you. I always try to, when it comes to my daughter, when she plays sports, I learn the game of being a competitor now. I respect the game. So I tell my daughter, yo, no matter if you have a good game or a bad game, you have to keep your head in the game and continue to keep playing.
That's a fact.
Okay? You got to keep playing. And you guess what? You have to keep your composure, because if you are a leader on the team, soon as you break down, the team breaks down.
You're right.
So you got to work on some things, and I'm not just saying my daughter, but I'm just saying of working on some things that no matter when you get mad or things ain't going your way, you got to take them couple deep breaths and say, yo, you know what? I got to be, you know what makes you great? Getting yourself out of situations, getting yourself out of adversity, that things that you feel like you can't control. But guess what? I got to keep putting my team on my back. My team, and I don't care if you're the last one on the bench. Negativity spreads.
Absolutely.
So even if you're the best on the team or you the worst on the team, energy spreads. Go out there and play your game. Love what you do.
Where did you get that from? Who taught you that?
I can go so many different ways with this, because I remember
Who gave you that?
I remember the Darby Browns.
That's my point.
I remember the John McClures. I remember the Greg Bates.
You get it from your youth era.
I remember being out there and watching certain dudes play football, and you know what, where I thought that, you know what, I want to be just as good. It was competition back in the day.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to be better than you. That's why, like, I tell my daughter all the time, I'm not trying to be rude. I just want you to do, I just want to see everything that I didn't do, that I couldn't do, that I, in my mind, mentally wasn't good enough to do. I want you to have that Mamba mentality every day when you step out on the field, on the court. So when they say, yo, GB, well, come up here and help coach and help do this. Yo, young boys, I'm going to tell you right now, if you ain't bringing the energy, go over there and sit down. I'm not going to sit here and cater to you. I'm not. If you come out here, we going to go hard. And that's where I feel like now it's like, you know what? I just respect so many different ways. So when I seen, getting back to talking about yesterday, I seen the stuff that you put up, and I just wanted to say thank you, because I appreciate you for doing what you did, man.
No doubt. No doubt.
Hey, him, I'm going to be in touch, OG.
Yep. I'll see you later. Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate you.
All right.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, man. This thing pretty good tonight. Yeah, this thing pretty good tonight. I'm trying to keep my composure, but I want to be able to say this to somebody. Yo, anybody else want to tap in? Jules, yo, I need somebody else. Tap in. Hey, Tosh, I want to be able to say this to y'all. I talk so passionate about sports because I love sports so much. And the older that you get, you realize how much you didn't know back then that you know now. I realize now, yo, you didn't work hard enough. I can literally say that about myself right now. Yo, you didn't work hard enough. You didn't want it bad enough, Greg. You didn't want it. You can't sit in the house all summer, not do nothing, and then go out there on the field and just perform. Because somebody else out there always working. Yo, can we get, if I could get somebody else to just tap in, to just talk about the situation yesterday, we'll even go till 9 o'clock on here. We can vibe till 9 o'clock on here. I don't care, whatever you want to talk about yesterday, you want to talk about the youth. Maybe you might be a coach. Maybe you up at the high and you see certain things that somebody else doesn't get to see every day. Because yeah, we can point our fingers at the kids. We can also point the fingers at ourselves. When do we take the time to point the fingers at ourselves? When do we time to take the point the fingers at the kids? You ain't dealing with all the disrespect and stuff like that. This is the reason why we did what we did tonight. And I appreciate everybody that jumped on here. I appreciate everybody that I'm looking for somebody, even if I could get one more. If I could get one more to tap in. One more to tap in. Somebody. Here we go. This gonna be the kicker right here. This gonna be the kicker right here. We probably end on a good note on this joint. This is my guy. You already know.
What's up, big dog?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I almost jumped out my seat just talking about sports a couple seconds ago. Because of, can I say this to you, Jules? Just of how passionate we love sports. Just about how passionate we are as adults that we look at sports now, football, basketball. And the biggest thing that always runs through my mind is this. Damn, I would love to be that age again and do it over again.
Yeah.
I would love to do it over again.
Yeah, they got more opportunity, man. It's not an opportunity, they got a little bit more guidance, but we ain't happy. So
Right.
You know, hindsight 2020, right?
Right.
Man, if I would have went to the gym, if I would have worked out, if I knew I wasn't gonna be 6'10",
Right.
and wasn't gonna be a center,
Right.
time and effort on the football field. But it's a different kind. We didn't have those distractions, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our biggest distraction was girls. That was it. You know what I mean? Maybe one of the friends had like a PS2.
Right. Something like that.
It went crazy like that.
Right.
I will say this about them boys, man. Up at the high, they buying in.
Yep.
They're finally buying in. At this point, man, we done been through too many rough seasons to not even like see what's happening. Like slowly but surely, you know what I mean? They starting to buy in. They starting to understand. It's a good crop of kids coming through, man. We
Yes.
just gotta make sure they stay on the right track. Not saying that all the other ones knuckleheads, man,
Right.
but the majority of them kids want to learn. You know what I mean? So shout out to the coaches that's actually putting out their time.
Yes.
Big things coming. You know what I mean? Norristown Youth is back.
Yep.
Like I said, man, like for the people that's passionate, man, like I seen so many posts today, bruh. I really hope that it ain't just talk no more, man.
Right.
Like, we went from I read something about on Facebook how everybody was passionate about the fair when the cop jumped on the kids.
Yes.
When blaming the cops when they listen, man, at the end of the day, kids gonna be kids, man. I do think that we just gotta take a hold of them and love them a little bit more.
Yes.
Like, and not love them in the sense of making sure that they got what they want. I think it's time to acknowledge the parents. Yo, like, y'all did a good job making sure these kids look sharp.
Yes.
Y'all did a good job making sure these kids, they got these sneakers, they ain't looking like bums, they ain't
No.
looking last.
No.
Now, I mean, remember how we used to sometimes had to go to school with the same white T-shirt on? You know what I mean? Like, it ain't that world no more.
No, it's not.
Kudos to y'all parents that's putting in that overtime, but understand is like it's time to put overtime into your actual child,
Yes.
not to your job. Like, understand you gotta pay the bills and everything like that, but it's gotta get different, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be a thing where we're looking at it like, this Norristown is done. Norristown is watched. Like, the kids is like, bro, the kids is kids.
Kids is kids. Right.
Yeah, they're gonna do what you let them do.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, when we wasn't with our parents, yeah, we was reckless. We had respect for authority, but we did stuff that was reckless.
Yes.
But the respect was a big word, man. Then it's like, it ain't enough of us, men and women. It ain't enough of us that actually go out their way to make sure that you know your kids first.
Mm-hmm.
Because so-and-so might not have it at home, man. Like, somebody probably got to put like 50, 60 hours in at their job.
Yes.
Just to make sure that the lights is on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
when it goes down to the whole fact of blaming these kids and Norristown is bad, man, like, get over it. Like, I'm tired of hearing that same stuff.
Right.
Man.
It's a lot of great kids in town, man.
But the great kids ain't shining because it's the shadow. The
Yes.
great kids is the quiet ones. Is the they don't go, they not out and about.
Mm-hmm.
But we were a mix of like we knew how to clean it up, but don't get it wrong. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
We were still
Definitely.
kids.
Definitely.
Because our parents, like I said it earlier, bro, like let you get brought home by the cops, man. It might have been better for you to go spend the night in jail. Like,
That's a fact.
Don't go home, bro.
That's
like,
a fact.
Cops, where you live at?
Yes.
Take me with you, sir.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd rather you take me to jail for the night because I don't want to see my mom.
listen, at that point, right? It's almost like we too busy to love each other, man. It's like, and I don't mean this the wrong way, man, but where are the real friendships at? Like, I don't need to talk to you every day, bro. To know that the love is mutual. To know that if you see Bull doing something crazy, and you check him like, hey, yo, Jules, I had to check Bull. To know that, hey, thank you, sir, because now I got it. Where's that at?
You literally today, I was at my first stop down in Jersey. You was on my mind about this situation when I got done putting the post up. As soon as I was about to text you, you already hit the love button and we start talking. Cause I was like, wow, I would love, first of all, I know that he was up there yesterday. I know that he got to see what was going on up there yesterday. Cause like I said, I wasn't there. So I can't sit over here and say, I seen this, I see that. I can't. But it's just funny that what you just brung up because I literally was like, I got to get with Jules. I need to talk to Jules because I want to know, he gonna be able to tell what happened, or not even what happened, or what happened his side of the story.
Bruh, I'm so about town, bro.
No.
Like, it ain't nothing crazy. Like I just love where I live at. Like I have a good time where I live at. I don't got no problems with nobody,
Nope.
man. I love the youth, man.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It is a thing where we don't open up we're not transparent enough to know that this is so and so's kid. This is so and so's kid that's doing this. And then at the same time, like why aren't we being able to introduce these kids to our homies so that when they see so and so in the streets, they know that my dad know this person. Like this ain't no just random old head. And then we don't really take the time to actually like get with the kids neither.
Right.
Like it ain't like these kids they're sassy, bro.
Yeah.
Sassy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're not tough, they sassy.
Nah.
Come back. Most sarcastic, right? Like you just gotta be able to shoot it with them, man. Like you know what I mean? Like they say something funny, gotta be able to say something funny back. Like
I want to piggyback off this one question that I want to ask you real fast. So Hammer said, when do we get the men back in the community to start coming to certain things and doing certain things and just maybe showing up to certain events and just showing their face, right? So I was more on the fact of the first thing that popped in my head was, Greg, now listen, I'm talking about work. Like me and my lady was talking about this earlier today. Sometimes you get so caught up with your family and your kids that it's so hard to jump out to others people's kids or do this or do that because you just trying to stay afloat with your own kids.
yeah.
But go ahead.
I keep reading this and shout out, man. Anybody that has like or who wants to like be a part of the change, right? I don't like this part of it, right? Because it is a different world we live in, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not asking for men no more.
Right. Okay.
I'm asking for parents.
Okay.
I'm asking for men, women, and alike.
That's thorough.
To come alive. Because at some point in time, right, we we already lost the men in the community to say that we're strong enough just to do this on our own. We need the support of a woman, our backbone. You know what I mean? We need
Yes.
support. Like they gonna see it different. They don't need just tough love. They need to be nurtured.
Yes.
Then they need the tough love.
Yes.
They gotta come together to a point where it's like, hey, I can't do this just with the homies.
With the homies.
I need you to bring a different view because these kids they not tough, man.
Right.
I'm not talking about tough in the streets. I'm not talking about I'm just talking about like emotionally they're not tough.
Right.
Right. And tough love is going to push them away.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, too much. Too much. Yeah.
They ain't seen it yet. So any type of aggression, they meet it with aggression.
Yeah. And I want to be the first to say about this, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I keep bringing up my oldest daughter because I love her to death. But sometimes I be saying to myself, like, yo, Greg, you can't be so, like, tough. You got to know how to bring it down a little bit. You know what I mean? So this is, I get caught up in the fact of, I just want you to be so much better than I was. All around the board. I just want you to be so much better than I was. So maybe I need to, dial it down, but I also say this, me and you talked about this before. I'm still learning every day how to be a dad. And I tell everybody that's on here, that's why, it starts at home. The parents got to do that. Do you not know that the parents done had a bad week at work? They can't stand nobody at their job. They want to quit. They come home, they got to deal with 4 or 5 kids, go cook dinner. They got to make sure that this one get to this one get to that one. This is here. Do we ever take the time to think about how the parents might have something going on that we have to continue to keep going and going and going for our kids?
And going and never really getting that out.
Right.
Until it's out another way towards frustration and other than that. Like, where is your circle? Where are the homies? Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, the craziest thing is that I watch my son be on a FaceTime, a YouTube. Bro, I'm getting old, right? So one of them things, they had like 15, 16 kids, all just not doing much, just talking, laughing, joking, and all this other stuff, where you don't even get grown folks that do that anymore.
Right.
You know the last time we did that? We was quarantining, we was Zooming.
Right.
Right? We don't meet up and really talk about what's going on.
Right.
Like, let's make it to El Jefe, right? Go to El Jefe, get a beer. We ain't saying nothing about what's going on in town. We just,
and kick
we
it.
ain't saying my rough week. We saying, man, you good? I'm good.
Right.
You're not good.
I'm not good.
You're really not good.
I'm not good. Yo, it's okay. But you know what? I'm learning. Like, me and my lady were talking today, and we were talking about emotions. Like, yo, it's okay to let them emotions out. Now, this is my thing. There's certain people that I will cry in front of, and there's certain people that I will not cry in front of. If I get to the point where I got to cry in front of you, you know that you mean a lot to me, that I just wanted to get this out. And you know what? I also think that we are doing a better job as parents. Because I'm just saying, when you doing it full time, like, don't get me wrong, my lady do over the top. But I always say to myself, and maybe I'm wrong for this, but I always say, my dad wasn't even there. I'm here. Just the fact that you see me every day, I'm here, you get on my nerves, I don't want to look at you, I don't like you today, but I'm still here.
But that's the motivation right there. You didn't have pops at home. You can't. You know what you went through. You can't let something that came from your loins go through that, bro.
At all. So,
Never gonna happen.
so quick question for you while I got you on here. How do you handle being a great father, a great man in the community? How do you maintain yourself that it might be somebody on here right now that does not know how to do that?
Bro, you already answered that question because number one, I'm not a great father. I'm a father in progress. I'm not a great man. I'm a man in progress. me know, and if I can make it, I'm gonna make it, right? If I need to put out a blast, I'm gonna put out a blast, bro. Number one, all glory be to God, bro. Like that we not where we supposed to be, and glory that we about to go where we supposed to be, right? So handle it like this, right? You don't want your kids to be in a situation where you can't be there for them.
Right.
So I got to show up. I got to be that corrective behavior, right? I got to be that the correct necessary behaviors. I got to be there and be like, yo, listen, at the end of the day, bro, I wake up and go, I did that wrong. I messed up. I can't, because it's going to come about again because it's kids. I handled this wrong last time.
Right.
Right? And it might not be having to reach out, but sometimes, bro, every adult needs a prayer closet, a little chamber. I don't care if it's like for the women, they relax time, men, bro, just reflect on your day.
Yes.
Reflect on something that you did that you didn't feel right about, right? Like I yelled at my son. Like me and my son go like I had a time where every time I picked up my son it was a lecture. Yo, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this, and it's like, but at one point he gonna be like, yo, dog, like I just wanted to be like, Dad, I love you. Let's just ride. Listen to this music. I heard this song.
Right.
And then when I talked to him, he was like, he stopped listening. So when I really need to say something to him, he done already tuned me out. Because
Right.
Like, that's been 25 minutes. Thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like more along the lines of just enjoying your people, man. Like enjoying your kids. Like if your kid says something, like I think we listen to respond. We don't listen to like actually hear what the kids are saying, right?
Right.
Because you already got your answer already made up. Anytime you fire right back off of what your kids say, right? Say they going through something at school and the grades are slipping, right? Your teacher said that you don't do nothing but sleep in class. Oh well, yeah, you know, nah, because y'all go to bed early, right? Some kids think stimulated in class, right?
Right.
Some kids you got to reach them. Like you just pull out a book and a paper in school, I'll put my head in. But if it's something, if you taught me a different way of learning that, I'm good. Some kids put their head down because they don't want to embarrass themselves.
Right.
Right? But you got to hear what a kid is saying. You got to hear. Bro, we don't even listen to each other, honestly.
Right. That's
like,
a fact.
We don't even, like I said, we don't really get to a point where it's like, if we go sit somewhere and I say how you doing, you don't even feel comfortable being like, yo, I had a rough week. I ain't gonna lie, man. I just need you, like you just said, you're not comfortable crying in front of me.
Right.
I'm a clown, bro. I'll be honest, I'm full of emotion. If I cry in front of you, it's only gonna be about 3 minutes and then you're gonna get these jokes.
Right.
But you gotta get to the point where we listen.
Right.
And we not just listening to respond. We're listening to change. Like, you had to listen, man. Like, we just not hearing them. These kids is out here and they wandering around aimlessly until they find a cop car.
Right.
So they in cuffs, and then it's woe is my children. Nah, bro, like we gotta stop this now. We gotta get to a point where, hey, listen, if you can't talk to me, go talk to GB.
Right.
Because I mean, therapy is great, cool. I ain't knocking anybody that's on there, but what I will say is this, right? The community is also therapy. When you in the right community, when you putting people into the right stages, yo, talent
Right.
is blessed with a lot of talent that is stuck behind closed doors.
Right.
Because people don't know how to like just talk to each other and listen to each other and play off of each other. Like so and so might not be what you want them to be. Just might like me and you don't really see each other that often.
Right.
When we see each other, it's just like we was in high school.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
I was just telling my lady today.
Where are those relationships?
Right. Right.
Your homies, like your homies. Not being funny. Your homies that you ain't seen in years or that you see every day. Like, where are they when you are struggling? When you are struggling with your child? It's not to be like, yo, listen, I'm embarrassed to say this about so-and-so. He's running wild. He's running wild because you don't know how to handle it. And you want to keep it to yourself.
Right.
Right? She's running wild because she only is watching Influencer City or whatever that thing's called. She's watching Zeus Network. Everybody's a baddie. She's running wild because what she sees.
Right.
where you don't even have time to realize what's going on. Like this TikToking. You watch TikTok. Everybody got hips going. So why wouldn't they see it on their TikTok? We letting that go, right? Oh, it's harmless until so-and-so's 14 and pregnant.
Right. It's great that you say that. So, because I told him we was going to be off at 9 because we got the cameras going up. But I want you, in the end results, if you could give me 30 seconds to a minute, whatever's on your heart, 30 seconds to a minute, what's ever on your heart to say on here right now. Go ahead.
Wow. All right, cool. Easy. To the fathers and the mothers, kudos. You are doing the right thing by your child by trying to raise them. But it's time to give them the right amount of love. It's time to stop playing with the it'll get better and make it better. It's time to tear down the walls that you done built up and get to know your folks again. You're not the black cat of your family. You're not the castaway of your friends. You're not the hated one. You're not the nobody loves you. Everybody loves you. There's somebody for everybody. And your peoples are still your peoples. You just ain't reaching out. Reach out to everybody, man. This is a community of love and respect. We building a great thing. Building a great thing. Be a part of it. Don't shy away. As the church say, all are welcome.
All welcome.
All are welcome in Norristown, man. Like, just make it great again, man.
Right.
This joint is a beautiful place to be. Let's just get it back, man. Like, stop all the hate. There is no real problem that's going around Norristown. And if it is, settle it. Because our kids need this.
Right.
That's all I got to say, man.
Brother, I must say, you about 3 for 3. You just keep on every time I talk to you, you just keep getting better and better. Like, not like you, like, you know what I mean? But you just keep on uplifting people. So I want to be able to tell you this. I love you. I will be in touch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am on vacation this week. I will be home. I'm going to make sure that I come down on our street and I come and get with you.
Hey, brother, what you doing tomorrow? I'm going to text your phone.
Text my phone tomorrow, but I want to say this to you. I'll be down at the Usher Raymond concert tomorrow night.
Oh, hey, listen, brother. Don't go down there with your skates. They not letting everybody on stage.
Yeah, I might be a little too big for the skates, but I damn sure listen.
They not letting everybody on stage. You big.
I will say this to you though. Oh yeah. I am going down tomorrow to see, because I went to the Chris Brown. I want to go see what Usher's going to do tomorrow.
Hey, you're going to be disappointed.
But Sunday,
CB's a bad boy.
bad boy. Sunday, I'm going to send you a text and let's get together.
Yes, sir. We off on Mondays, GB.
Yeah, and my birthday's Monday.
Ooh, I owe you one.
Listen, let's get together. I'm off here. Bro, I love you. Appreciate
Love
you.
you too, brother. Appreciate you, man. Love all y'all. Love y'all. Live y'all. Always.
Boom. Boom. So, which one? So, we are going to end out tonight. I thought tonight was very positive. I thought tonight was very, very well expressed how people felt. And just even besides the situation from yesterday, we just got to see some good people. We got to see some good men get on here and just talk about life, the community, where we grew up at, you know, things that we could do better, and just some real life situations. Thank you so much for rocking with me this long on Facebook. Thank you for everybody that logged on to Instagram. We will see you, Unfiltered Conversations, on Wednesday, Thursday, whenever we get a free day, and we'll go from there. Don't forget to catch us on YouTube. All right? We will be on YouTube. Don't forget to click the link. Yo, appreciate y'all. We out.